the ladies to step out first, and the gentlemen are going to be left. I'm going to ask you 3 questions. They're going to be worth 5 points each. Then the ladies will come in, we'll match them up. Then, gentlemen, you all will lead. I'll ask them questions for 10 points each, and then a final 25-point bonus question. So at this point, ladies, if you'll step out in the hallway. Now I'm going to trust. You don't have to, darling. Okay, gentlemen, here we go. Am I in your way? Right in your way?
You'll be all right.
I'll get over here. All right.
Your back looks good.
Gentlemen, how would you rate your spouses or girlfriends' morning breath? Now you've got 3 choices. Just fine, so-so, or atrocious. Jim, we're going to start with you. Her morning breath. Just fine, so-so, or
It's fine.
just fine. All right, just fine. How about you?
Just fine.
Just fine. Atrocious. Just fine. Oh, we got 3 real gentlemen here for sure. All right. All right. So the second question of your 3, gentlemen, in your opinion, who is better at handling money? Let's start here with you.
I am.
You are. All right. Who is better at handling money? You or Hillary? All right, Gage. How about you? She is. All right, you got that? Down here. Jim is. All right. Okay, and your final question, gentlemen, what was the first meal that you and your wife or girlfriend ate together? And you have to be specific here. The first meal that you ate together. Gage, we're going to start with you. Hamburger? Hamburger helper. Biscuits, eggs, and bacon.
Hold on.
He doesn't have shorthand. Ready? I understand.
Wow. McDonald's hamburgers.
McDonald's hamburgers. They have McDonald's then?
Yes. We were in a different kind of building. We didn't have the big arches.
How about you?
The first meal we ate together when we first met?
Yes.
Don't tell me.
Okay.
I have no idea.
Just make something up.
Meatloaf.
We asked the gentlemen how they would rate your morning breath. And their choices were just fine, or so-so, or atrocious. Marcia, what did Jim say? Fine. Is that correct?
Yep.
Yay! All right. How did he rate your morning breath?
So-so.
So-so.
Just fine.
No, fine. Hillary.
Atrocious.
Atrocious. Yeah. And how about you?
Just fine.
Just
Yep.
fine. All right.
Yep.
Okay, so we have a 3-way tie so far?
That's correct.
Okay, so next, ladies, we asked the gentlemen in their opinion who, between the 2 of you, is better at handling money. So what did Carl say? Between the 2 of you is better at handling money.
He's better at handling money.
Yeah. That's what he said.
Correct. All right. How about you? Gage is better.
That's what he said.
Correct. Right. Walt. Walt is better.
He said you are.
Okay. And down here, Jim is better.
Yep.
All right, now for your 3rd and final question that we asked the gentlemen, ladies, we asked them what was the first meal that the 2 of you shared together. So what did he say, Hillary?
Hamburger helper?
Yes.
each.
He doesn't like it.
How about here?
He said you made it with tuna.
Fried livers and gizzards.
That was close.
Fried eggs and bacon. Okay, how about down here? You want to guess? Chicken.
No. McDonald's.
McDonald's hamburger. Yeah, I asked if they had McDonald's back
I said yes. That is so
All
cute.
right, and how about you?
I don't know, but I'll say hamburger.
Hamburgers.
She made it mainly with hamburger.
True. Meatloaf. All right. So at the end of this session, who's winning?
Hillary and Gage
Hillary and Gage are in first place.
with 15. Jim and Marcia is at 10.
And
Carl and Alice is at 5. And Paulette and Walt is at 5.
okay. All right. So now, gentlemen, if I can get you to walk out for a moment, I'd like you, ladies. Which one would it be? Now you get 3 choices. Your spouse can be Batman, Daffy Duck, or Charlie Brown.
He's Garfield. Charlie Brown.
Charlie Brown. Okay. Batman, Daffy Duck, or Charlie Brown. Say them again. Batman, Daffy Duck, or Charlie Brown.
All right, Charlie Brown.
Charlie Brown. And you.
Batman.
Batman. Okay, so these are 10-pointers. Here's another 10-pointer. Marcia, for you. Ladies, how many serious girlfriends did your spouse have before you?
I have no idea. Probably
2. All right, 2. How about you?
say 1.
1. How about you?
Probably about 10.
10? 10.
I'll go back and appreciate
And that was before he was 5.
He would throw my paper. I'm gonna guess 4.
4. All right, 4.
Alrighty.
Okay, the last of the 10-point ones. Ladies, what was the best gift that your spouse has
I
ever
see
given
why
you?
you gave me them. You just fucking up.
Go on, I'll think about it.
I gotta wait for you. The best gift that your spouse has ever given you, or your boyfriend.
But if you're not
Diamond
using
heart necklace.
salary,
Diamond heart necklace.
Poster that's made by your
Handmade poster.
Hold on a minute.
Okay.
Handmade poster.
Yep.
I'm not gonna do salary.
Diamond ring. Right.
Pucker me up.
A dozen red roses.
You close that the right way.
Okay, got it?
Yep.
Okay, so I started with you. So starting here, this is the 25-point bonus question. So, ladies, for the bonus
I ain't
question,
answering that question.
what will your spouse say? And no help from the audience here, okay? Just want to say that up front. This is one of those no help. For the bonus question, what will your spouse say is the first name of your maternal grandmother? Maternal grandmother is your grandmother on your mom's side. All right? So her first name, what will he say is her first name? Go ahead.
I'm gonna guess Laura.
Okay. I think that's a pretty good guess.
It was Grandma.
That's close.
No, it's hard. Don't know. Won't make anything up.
Okay, we'll go.
Edna.
I thought it
Mary.
was Ethel.
Mary.
Mary.
and
Mine was
Maud. Maud. Okay, gentlemen, for 10 points each, I asked the ladies I said if your spouse, so meaning you, if you were a cartoon character, which one would you be? And she had her choice to pick for you, either Batman, Daffy Duck, or Charlie Brown. Which one did she pick for you?
Charlie Brown.
Charlie Brown.
Yes.
Woo! Yeah. How about here? Batman, Daffy Duck, or Charlie Brown?
Charlie Brown.
Charlie
Okay.
Brown?
Yep.
Yeah.
Daffy Duck.
Daffy Duck.
Charlie Brown.
Charlie Brown. Daffy Duck, no.
She said she had lots of muscles.
Batman. You do?
The old one with Batman
All
rock.
right, gentlemen. I asked your spouse before you, how many serious girlfriends did you have?
We're
Before
talking the
her.
original Batman.
Before her, how many serious girlfriends did you have?
Besides your mother.
How many?
One.
One.
Serious.
Theme song.
What'd she say?
Two.
Two. Nope.
Is that counting all the divorces?
That counts. Serious, it counts.
God.
What do you say?
4.
4.
She said one.
1.
Oh, she didn't know everything.
This is not good. 7.
That was close. She said 10.
7. All right.
Yeah, you guys have some work to do tomorrow.
1.
Oh, she said 4.
4. Okay, that was a hard one. Okay.
Nobody got that.
Here's another one. I asked the ladies what the best gift that you had ever given her was. Carl, what did she say?
Cadillac, but she probably lied.
A Cadillac?
No. That's a promise.
Oh.
What's the best gift I've ever given her? A nice, beautiful sweater we got in some foreign country, I don't know.
Sweater.
Diamond heart necklace.
Diamond heart necklace.
Cut that as a poncho.
Okay. A ring?
A handmade poster.
She told you that.
There's the other one you gave it to.
Diamond
Oh,
ring.
yes.
Woo!
Diamond ring.
All right. And
Wow.
I would say engagement, wedding day.
engagement or wedding band?
No, dozen roses.
Okay, so we are now going into the final question. Who has the lowest score?
Hold on a minute.
We do.
2 and 2 spoons.
Getting warm.
Alice and Carl.
Alice and Carl, for the final question, I'll ask the question to all of you and then we'll decide the order. So the question is, for the bonus question, I asked the ladies, what will you say is the first name of her maternal grandmother? The first name of her maternal grandmother. All right, Carl, do you have the answer to that?
I have no idea. What goes on with Alice? Alice.
Alice.
Maud.
Maud. No,
Everyone should know
sorry.
that, shouldn't they? Mom.
It was the Golden Girl.
Check who's next lowest.
Next lowest is Hillary and Gage.
All right, the name of her maternal grandmother. Laura.
I think that's right.
That's right. All right,
Jim and Marcia.
Jim and Marcia. Name of her maternal grandmother.
I see her and I can't think of her name. She's a little short gal. And I met her and talked to her all the time and I don't remember her name. Oops, I'm in doghouse. Over Tom, the cats, I'm coming out to see her tonight.
You gonna pass?
No clue.
Okay. Nope.
Mary.
Mary. All right, and then if you can answer this, you can take it away. I don't think you can answer it.
Hazel.
Hazel.
That was
She
close.
made up one too.
I don't know who Edna is, but
So the winner is.
Hillary Engage,
Woo! And your score?
40.
Okay, you have 40 points going into the final round. Depending upon how the others do in the other 3 rounds, you definitely will get a prize, but we don't know yet which one. Okay, thanks everyone. You can go ahead and take this. All right, it looks like we're starting with the ladies, you are dismissed. We are? Wait, that's what it says. Is that how we do it, Paula? All right, Jim. We're gonna start with you. What is your spouse's favorite restaurant?
Holy smokes.
What'd he say?
Olive Garden. Dad.
I'm not saying this guy.
McDonald's, of course.
Oh, Charlie's.
Robert, what's Andy's favorite?
Take a shot and say Lone Star.
Lone Star. Lean Red, that's a good one. Red Lobster. All right. We're gonna start with you, Dad. What's your spouse's dream vacation? You got 4 choices. A cruise, a staycation, a European backpacking trip, or an African safari.
It has to be a cruise. It would have to be a European cruise.
You don't get to put 2. You get one or the
Yeah,
other.
so I have to pick the cruise.
Okay.
She is definitely not going to go backpacking.
You're like a stenographer. I'd have to say cruise.
You want a cruise?
I'd have to agree with your dad.
A cruise, a staycation, a European backpacking, or an African safari. Cruise.
What I was saying. If anybody knows us, we love hanging in trees, so it'd have to be an African safari.
I would have said the backpack.
All right, Robert, we're starting with you. Who cleans the toilets in the household more often, you or her?
Me.
Bring it in.
Man.
Jim?
Never.
Man.
Never. I've never.
Okay, so Tracy.
He's never missed either.
That's right.
We got the maids that clean the toilets.
Not an option.
I'll give it to her.
All right. Will somebody let the ladies back in, please? I start with Jim, so I'm going to start with Mom. That works.
Whatever you want.
That's what I'm going to do. I asked them, gentlemen, what is your spouse's favorite restaurant? So what is your favorite restaurant? What did he say your favorite restaurant is?
I have lots of favorite restaurants.
Oh, what my favorite?
But probably, I like Red Lobster.
No.
Oh, Charlie.
Oh, Charlie.
No. That's not my top 10.
Angie, what did Robert say was your favorite?
Lone Star?
right.
Yeah.
I guess.
All right, Amanda. What did Landon say was your favorite restaurant?
Red Lobster.
Yep.
Yes. Tracy,
Red Lobster.
what did he say?
Olive Garden.
Olive Garden would have been my second. I love it, but it's not my favorite.
I love it, but it's not my favorite. I
All right. Angie, what did Robert say was your dream vacation? A cruise, a staycation, a European backpacking trip, or an African safari? Cruise, staycation, European backpacking trip, and an African safari.
Cruise.
Got it right.
Actually, he said the same Lord.
Amanda said European backpacking.
Cruise.
He said cruise. Jim, Tracy,
This is mine, right?
what did he say your dream vacation would be?
Staycation.
Really?
He was close. Napkin Safari.
No, that's yours. He'll never get it right, but I'm gonna say the European back.
I said a European cruise, but they wouldn't let me take it.
We won't tell you what he said though. We'll just.
Michael, you got that written down of, Zach
court-
was there?
It's on the tape.
Yeah, the court said
She would never want to go backpacking.
never in her life would she go backpacking.
42! All right.
You're always on my
start with you
mind.
guys last time? Okay. So Amanda, we asked him who cleans the toilets in your house more, him or you?
Easy, me.
I think he got that right?
Oh, yeah.
Tracy?
It is always me, it always has been me, and it always will be me.
Said he's never done it, ever.
I can never think of Jim Connect cleaning the toilet.
I don't know.
I'll give you kudos for that.
He's gonna get that wrong too, because I mean, first of all, you know,
He wanted to say neither of you, but he
yeah,
didn't.
right. But he's gonna get it wrong because of the two, I do.
And he said you do.
Really?
You had to throw one on there. I mean,
She said Robert does.
That's right.
Yeah. All right. Gentlemen, you're released. All right. I'm going to start with you. Ladies, when and where was your first kiss, but you got to be specific?
I actually know this one. It was in the bedroom. I'm leaving. Chuck's parents' house. The front room where they kept the coat in the bedroom. So when I was leaving, he walked into the bedroom to get my coat and like this door.
This is getting weirder and weirder.
Michael, la la la.
Earmuff.
He might not even call it a bedroom, but it was a bedroom. It was the front room of their house.
Angie, your first kiss. Be specific. But this isn't on here.
The donut shop where he used to work at.
Donut shop.
That's donut shop.
Not Milton, right?
No, it's saying around here. So,
Okay.
you know.
In the car on the way back to school.
Car on the way back to
He's
school.
gonna say.
Tracy.
Oh my gosh. There's just been so many.
But your first
The first,
kiss.
there's been many first kisses.
With Jim.
I believe that it was
In a tree
in
stand.
his mom and dad's Monza, this little green car that he took me out in. Wait a minute, is that right? Yeah, I think so. Is that Jim? I think that's Jim.
kiss.
All
We
right.
almost wrecked and, you know.
All the fun stuff. All right, I start with you. All right, Angie. Guess how many cavities your spouse has had as an adult? You get choices though. Under 6, between 6 and 12, or over 12 cavities. What kind of question is this?
But as an adult,
I'm gonna say under 6.
Okay. Amanda. Amount of cavities in Landon's mouth.
What was the second one?
Under 6. Second one was between 6 and 12, and then over 12. As an adult.
6.
Under 6. Tracy.
Under 6.
Under 6.
I'm gonna say over 12.
Over 12. All right. Who did I'm like started with that one. I started with you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So Amanda, for the bonus question, we're at 25 points,
No,
right?
this is you still have 2 more questions. This will be the third one.
I skipped one. Back up. You're gonna fire me, right? All right. Who would your spouse say was the last company that came to your house?
The last people?
Last company. Like, I would take that as person.
Yeah.
Company.
The person that came Christmas night and said they needed money for a company they were starting up. Does that count?
If that's what you.
They didn't have a name. I don't know their name.
Okay.
I think they were fake.
Are you saying the last company or last guess?
It says company, but I would have. You can take it if you want, but I would have. I was gonna take
as a person.
That's what I was gonna take.
Who came as
company.
person? Who was your last company that came to visit you?
I was gonna take it as guest.
That's what I meant.
Hold on. Laura, when she house sat our dog sat our
Trace.
Greenlee, she spent the night last night. That was easy.
Actually, Lisa, now that you mentioned that, Lisa was at the house for something the other day. I don't know.
Angie.
A couple Saturdays ago. I want to say my neighbor down the street, that was, he was last. He came up the other night.
Okay. All right, now for the bonus question, we're at 25 points. Tracy, if you had to choose plastic surgery, what kind would it be? Any type of plastic surgery. Will you undone?
Like some new plastic toenail. Oh my goodness. I've got a couple of things I can think of. My double chin bothers me. So probably right here. And don't be looking at it all the time.
Not where it's there.
I feel like I have a double chin. I don't like it. I don't have a double.
He'll never get this right, but I would have my legs down, my thighs.
Her thighs. Angie.
Oh gosh.
You're perfect underneath.
Thank you, Jack.
That was very nice.
Probably my legs.
Legs and nose. Will somebody let them back in? Landon, I'm going to start with you. When and where was your first kiss? Be specific.
King Mountain.
No!
Oh no, it's underneath McDonald's sign. Wendy's sign. Wendy's sign. At the Wendy's underneath the sign. King Mountain.
What did she say?
Landon, that was somebody
Hey,
else.
I was on the way to King Mountain. That was close enough.
Is that what she said?
No, it's in the car.
In the car on the way to King Mountain.
All right.
I said on the
King
way to
Mountain, right?
school. I didn't know what he'd say. Let me down.
I got the whole
Tracy,
day.
Jim, where was your first kiss? But you gotta be specific.
Jim.
Probably in my Jeep.
What'd she say?
She said green car.
Should have just said vehicle. Then I would have been okay. I thought it was the Monza.
She said there was way too many to count.
I did.
Okay, wait a minute. Let's have a call on that one. Who wants to give it to him with Jeep?
Gee.
I'll give it to him. That's a tough one to
I will
remember.
give it
In
to
a car.
him.
I'm good with giving it to him.
Give it to him.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm all about being lenient. Where was your first kiss? Be specific.
At my house,
But you gotta be specific.
it was at my house on my birthday. I was putting her coat on her. It was in our living room or the front room of the house.
Bedroom. Told you you wouldn't call it a bedroom. First kiss in the bedroom.
She did start off in the bedroom. We lost our minds too.
We all plugged our ears at that
Anyway.
We got it. We got it.
He's the
I know there's gonna have to be some
But
repentance
she
later.
turned her head. Did she tell you that?
I know where she got it from. I knew it was from somewhere.
I did that the first time Michael tried to kiss me.
With the first 100 times.
Yes. All right, Robert. Where was your first kiss? Be specific.
I'd have to say my mom's house in the living room.
She said in the donut shop.
In public.
All right.
Maybe your mom's house was.
I started with them, right?
Yep. Start with Lady.
Okay. So Jim and Tracy. Well, Jim, who was the last company that came to your house? Who was the last person at your house? Who was the last guest at your house?
Greenland.
Yay!
Who was the last guest at your house?
Last guest that came to our house. Lisa's not a guest.
If it's, I'm gonna say if it's not you or her, the last person that was at your house. Lisa counts as a guest.
Really?
She does?
Yes. She doesn't live there.
Yes, Lisa.
She doesn't live there.
I would say Lisa.
Is that right?
Yes,
We'll
I
give it to
kind
him.
of gave it to you, but she doesn't count. She doesn't live there.
Say her first.
Yes, he did.
Lisa, she doesn't count as a guest.
She counts as a guest. She doesn't live there.
Okay. And that's what I said.
All right, I'm giving it to you. Robert, who's the last?
Last time she'll be a guest.
Who's the last person that came to your house? Last guest you had?
I'd have to say her sister Marion.
Said Douglas. The neighbor down the street.
Told you this yesterday.
They were rehearsing their answers. All right. Have I asked everybody that? I like this. Oh,
Landon,
you
Laura?
guys don't get points for this.
Yeah, good job.
Okay. Am I back to starting here? Here. Good. I'm just gonna pick a person to start with because I've lost count. Dad, guess how many cavities Mom said you had as an adult? Under 6, between 6 and 12, or over 12 as an adult? How many cavities have you had? Under 6, 6 to 12, or over 12?
Over 12.
Yeah, we're going down.
Robert, how
I was in
many
one too.
cavities did Angie say you've had as an adult? Under 6, 6 to 12, or over 12?
Probably under 6.
Yep.
Yay!
Got one right.
Laying in.
As an adult, over
As-
18.
Over 12 counts. No, he's.
But he's still not an adult.
Oh yeah.
I don't recall us going to the dentist since I've known each other, so I'm
Well-
gonna say less than 6.
She said less than 6.
So,
You can guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it's under 7.
She kind of told you.
I don't even know if he's ever had one since.
Had a crown.
All right. How many points do we got?
All right. It's a two-way tie between Jim and Tracy at 35 apiece. Robert and
Jim and Tracy count as one couple. They can't tie with each other.
hey, it's a tie. You guys are killing it. That's an equal relationship right there. All right. Between Chuck and Diana and Jim and Tracy, it's 35. Landon and Amanda at 30, and then Robert and Angela at 25.
All right, so we're gonna start with Robert and Angela. Robert, if Angie had to choose a plastic surgery, what kind would she choose?
Oh, no.
oh gosh.
Be very careful.
Choose wisely.
This is a bad question.
This is a bad question.
So you might be sleeping in the doghouse tonight.
I'm gonna go sit next to Mike.
What was your answer, Robert? Time's a ticking. She's not gonna get mad at you anyway. Yeah. I don't think he'll say that.
I really don't know.
Is that your answer? You don't know?
Yeah, 'cause I really don't know.
Okay.
She said legs.
Yeah, she said her legs. All right, Landon.
This is.
What kind of plastic surgery did she say? If she could choose one kind of plastic surgery, what would it be?
If she could choose it.
That's what I'm saying.
Very careful.
Because I know what.
No,
I would choose. That's why I'm saying
Those are the wrong words, Landon.
A lobotomy is not necessary.
What does she want?
This is what I want.
No one cares what you want.
It's getting hot out here.
Your time's ticking too.
Plastic surgery.
Plead the fifth, Landon, plead the
Better
fifth.
stay safe.
I'm gonna say nose.
Got it right.
All right, Jim and Tracy.
That's sweat rolling down my back.
What kind of plastic surgery did she say if she could do any? What would it be?
She doesn't need any.
Oh, there you go.
She may have mentioned underneath the chin.
Hey,
This game's over.
Are you not doing it? Are you really not doing it?
I'm sitting over here.
What's your answer though?
Tummy tuck.
No. Just keep going down that way. Just keep walking.
Just keep walking out the door.
There's sections here, here,
All right, Jim and Tracy.
here.
Jim and Tracy, line up like this. How many points you got?
Yeah, how many points?
60 points.
Woo! All right. Okay, I am going to need the ladies to leave the room. All right, gentlemen. No, I bet you don't. Gonna start this questions off then. Let's see. I think, Jeff, I'm gonna start with you this time. How often are the bed sheets changed on your bed? And you have three choices. You can say at least once a week, or at least once a month, or at least once a year. Be honest.
Once a week.
At least once a week. At least once a week, a month, or a year. At least once a month. Chuck, you getting this?
I got once a week.
Week, month.
Once a month?
Week, at least once a week.
Depends on if the kid throws up on it.
At least once a month. All right.
If they throw up, that's a done deal.
Okay, gentlemen, if both you and your spouse were to be contestants on the game show Jeopardy,
You got the same thing I did?
you and her were both on Jeopardy, who would have the higher score? In other words, who do you think is smarter? You or her? Who would do better on Jeopardy or any of those other really hard ones? Who do you think is smarter, you or her? Yeah.
No, I'm thinking that.
Charlie, is that what you want to say, Charlie? All right.
That down, Chuck.
Susan. All right.
I would go to Jeopardy.
Michael.
Victoria, she's a trivia buff, so.
Okay, Victoria. All right. Okay, starting over here, Gary. All right, gentlemen, whose wedding was the last wedding that either of you attended? Andrea.
Julia and Jameson.
Julia and Jameson.
I remember it was at the church in Franklin. I don't remember who it was though. I can't think of it.
Franklin.
Yeah, I think it was a Church of God.
What do you think, guys? If she says
Church
that,
of God
wanna
in
give it-
Franklin.
Okay, well,
I
if
give
she,
that to you. That's not tough.
yeah. Wedding? Got an idea?
Everything's all right.
Nope. Okay, we're gonna pass on that one. Okay, Victoria, we're gonna start with you. We asked the gentleman to be honest here and answer how often are the bed sheets changed on their bed. And they had three choices. At least once a week, at least once a month, or at least once a year. What do you think that he said?
Once a month.
And he said once a week, I believe.
Who said? He said once a week.
All right.
Is that what Victoria
She
said?
said month.
Oh, okay.
How about you? Darlene, how often? Once a month.
You got it right.
Yeah, okay. How about over here?
That was just flipping over the couch sheet.
Once a week, once a month, once a year. Once a week.
Got it.
And then here.
I'm gonna sound like a really bad wife here, but I know it's more than once a year, but that's the only one that's even close. So, okay, once a month. No, my answer is once a year. But it's more often than that. It really is.
Yeah, at least, you know.
I said whenever the kids throw up on it.
Right. My answer is once a year.
Yeah, it's once a month.
Okay, well, I knew it's more than, but it's not once a month, but it's not once a year, and there's no in between.
There you go.
Like every 6 months.
All right, so Darlene, starting with you here. If you and your spouse, we asked him, if both of the two of you were contestants on the game show Jeopardy, who would have the higher score? In other words, which one does he think is smarter between the two of you? Does he think he's smarter or does he think you are?
Oh, yes, definitely.
He thinks he is. Well, he switched that around and said, oh, it's you.
Because he'll get one word and he'll say, oh, okay, I got it wrong. Okay.
All right, how about you all? Which one's smarter? Does he think is smarter?
I said I was.
You said that you thought he thought you were smarter. Answer is correct.
Yes, it is.
All right, how about y'all?
If we're going Jeopardy-wise, then I think he said that he would win.
That's what
correct.
it said.
How about here?
All right, fine. Right.
I'm going to say Jeff said he was.
Oh, man. Jeff actually said, I think his exact words were, Victoria is a lot smarter than me. She is the trivia buff.
Oh, that's true.
Which part is true? The trivia part, not the smarter than her. All right, last question. We asked the gentleman whose wedding was the last wedding that either of you attended. And let's see, I think starting here, Susan. Last wedding that either of you attended. Andrea's.
Yep.
All right.
Dustin and Stars.
Dustin and Star.
Julia and Jameson. It was.
How about you all?
Who?
What's the same one you were thinking of? No. How about here?
I got, hey, we got that right. She can't remember.
He didn't have it answered, or I can't remember. Okay, so gentlemen, I need for you to please starting here. If you asked my spouse to cook dinner one evening, what dish would we prepare? Breakfast food. Is that good enough? Yeah, breakfast food.
What was the question?
If you asked your spouse to cook dinner one evening, what dish would you prepare?
Can you mean
I think that's great. Breakfast food is what she said.
Okay.
Okay, how about here?
Steak and shrimp.
Steak and shrimp. How about here?
Probably soup.
Soup? Soup?
That's out of the can.
And how about you? Chicken. All right. Got it? Chicken?
Yep.
Okay, next question. Starting here, ladies, where did your husband take you on your first date?
Wow. Intercessory prayer and Olive Garden.
Wow, intercessory prayer and Olive Garden.
Did you do the intercessory prayer at Olive Garden?
No, actually, we went to our church for intercessory prayer, then we went to Olive Garden.
Very cool.
So, now our first date was all day, I think.
All right.
First time I went out with him, he picked me up like 2:30 in the afternoon. And he drove a red Corvette.
Oh!
And we went to drive over Caesar Creek and just sit there and talk. And then he took us, then we went to lunch to, used to be Bonanza. And then we had to go to his house to get his son. Well, before he got his son, he went room somewhere back. Anyway, I sat there for 2 hours. Finally, I got up and went in and did all his dishes going. Then he comes and had to take his son to work. And then we went out to dinner.
Did you get all this?
Oh, well, anyway, it was an all-day thing.
Okay.
And then we ended up bite to eat at Sunshine afternoon. And then he brought me home, and he just gave me a hug.
All right, cool. All right, Susan, first date.
went to
Godfather's Pizza. How about you, Charlie?
Applebee's in Richmond, Indiana, and then a movie.
All right, Applebee's and a movie.
What was she?
All right, ladies. This is, you have to think this one through. All right, so think this one through. If you're parked in your driveway, you're facing the street. You pull out, you turn right, then you turn left at the first street, and then right at the second street after that. What street would you be on?
Okay, now wait a minute.
All right, here I'm gonna say it again. You're parked in your driveway, you're facing the street. You pull out and turn right onto the street. Then turn left at the first street, then right at the second street. What street are you gonna be on?
We don't have a driveway.
You are, darling.
I've got this usually we're backing out instead of pulling out.
Okay.
We're pulling out and we turn right. And the first street to the left will be John's Road.
And then right.
And then you go to Old Roosevelt to the right.
Is that Old Roosevelt your answer? Old Roosevelt. Susan.
Okay, what now?
You want me to read it? If you're sitting in your driveway, facing the street, you pull out and turn right, then turn left at the first street, then right at the second street after that. What street are you on?
I've never been that way, so I have no clue.
I don't think so. Pull out the driveway, you turn left. Right.
It's the same, turn right, and then turn left at the second street after that.
But if you turn out of your driveway and go right, where do you go?
It's a dead end.
It's a dead end.
Yeah.
If you turn right,
Yes.
it's a dead end. There's no other road.
So I gotta have a road. Give me a name of a road you're on.
Say the name of your street.
Monroe's Road.
Okay, Monroe's. All right. How about you?
So you turn right, and then you do what?
You turn right, then turn left at the first street,
Okay.
and then right at the second street after that.
There is no such road built into our subdivision yet. So you're gonna be on. I'm making this up. There's no such street. So you somebody come up with something? There's no such street. That's my answer.
No, you can't. You gotta
There isn't a street though. There's none there. There's nothing.
You can't get there from here.
pull out, turn right,
Uh-huh.
and turn left at the first street, and then right at the second street after that.
Okay, Crossing Boulevard.
Okay. All right, Crossings Boulevard. And?
Lafayette.
Lafayette? Lafayette. Okay, now for the final 25-point question, bonus question, and that's coming, starting with you, Susan. I wish my husband would stop. You've got to fill in the blank.
Shaking his feet, shaking his legs.
Shaking his legs, all right. All right, Charlie?
Farting and not saying excuse me.
That's hilarious.
I mean, he's probably not gonna get that.
I just can't see what you're doing.
Leaving drawers open.
Leaving drawers open. Arlene?
With the remote, what they call it, surfing.
Surfing, okay. Channel surfing.
Channel
Okay.
surfing, that's it.
Okay, have a come back spouses that if they asked you to cook dinner one evening, what dish would you prepare? What do you think she says?
Some kind of chicken.
Chicken.
No, steak and shrimp.
Steak and shrimp.
How about you, Jack? If you're fixing dinner tonight, what are you going to prepare?
Chicken.
No, that's not what we heard. We heard
Communal soup.
soup in a can. In a can. How about you, Gary?
Fix me chicken brittle.
Chicken.
Chicken.
Yep.
Chicken it is. How about you, Michael?
Tacos.
Tacos.
Can you eat tacos for breakfast?
You can eat breakfast tacos.
All right, next question.
Okay, Jack, this one's coming to you. We asked Darlene where you took her on your first date. Can you tell me what she said? This doesn't have to be word for word.
Yes, it does. Oh,
Drilling me, man.
oh, I want to know if her memory's as good as yours.
I think we went to a movie, didn't we?
No,
No, it wasn't all days.
it was an all-day thing.
These
You
are
picked
free.
Yeah.
You picked her up in a red Corvette.
Whoa.
Been a while back.
You went to Caesar's Creek. Then you went to your house.
Yeah.
She waited there for 2 hours because she had to do your dishes. You took her to Bonanza for lunch,
I love Bonanza.
and then you took her back to your house for another 2 hours of cleaning.
It's like a steak.
Okay,
Now
how
we
about
picked
over
up
here?
Stan, Gary, his son.
What was your first date?
Pizza.
Pizza. Yeah, that's good enough.
No, I need to know
What?
exactly.
Which restaurant? Godfather.
There you go.
Gosh, that's so good.
Michael.
Oh, man.
Movies and Applebee's
You got it.
Yes. Exactly.
I was more specific.
in Richmond.
Exactly. Indiana.
We went across state lines.
How old were you?
We went to an Emmaus gathering, we went to a prayer meeting at church, and went to Olive Garden for dinner.
Absolutely.
Yeah, she didn't say Emmaus. That's very cool.
I mean, you just put us to shame.
She said intercessory prayer. That's the same thing.
Okay, let's see. Starting here, Gary, you're gonna have to think this through. All right, I'm gonna read this to you twice. First time think it, then I'll read it again. You're parked in your driveway, you're facing the street. You pull out onto the street and you make a right. Then you turn left at the first street, and then you turn right at the second street after that. What street are you on? Now let me give it to you again. You're sitting in your driveway and you're looking at the street. All right? You pull out, you turn right onto the street.
You need to give him your shirt.
Then you turn left at the first street, then right at the second street after that. What street are you on?
You know it.
You can't go nowhere.
You gotta have a street.
It's dead end.
Well, you gotta have a street. You need the name of the street.
Well, if you turn right out of my driveway, you're turning right on Lynn Road.
So the answer is Lynn Road. All right. All right, Michael?
Monroe Crossing Boulevard.
Yes.
Yes.
Charlie says it
I said
exists.
I couldn't do it, but then I figured it out.
I couldn't do it.
I said there was no such road because I was putting us in that subdivision across the thing.
All right, how about you?
This is interesting, because we don't have a driveway, one of us parks in the front, one of us parks in the back.
Uh-huh.
And so it's two different answers. So
Uh-huh, true.
who's pulling out? Myself
This
or?
is, I'm saying ladies, if you are parked, so it's her.
Okay,
So what street is she on?
Yankee.
Yankee?
I was thinking from where you're parked.
Yeah,
What would it have been?
From where you're parked, where would it
from where I parked? So, okay. I was thinking you turn right, pull out of the driveway, you turn right. Okay, then you go up.
And you turn left at the first street, and then right at the second street after that. Right, the second street.
We went Young Street.
No, still missed it.
I had coffee in my head.
Okay. That's close. Yeah.
I don't know.
How about you, Jack?
Say that again, I don't.
You're sitting in your driveway, and you're looking at the street. You pull out and you make a right. And you make a left at the first street you come to, and you drive 2 streets and you make a right. What street are you on?
Roosevelt.
That's what she said.
Roosevelt. Yay! All final question. Who's the lowest? Let me give you the question, then we'll decide who goes first. This was the question. I wish my husband would stop.
Oh, this is not good.
Chuck, who has the lowest score?
Jeff and Victoria.
Jeff and Victoria. I wish my husband would stop
Working and volunteering so much.
working and volunteering so much. What
No,
did they say?
she said leaving his drawers open.
Leaving the
What George are we talking about? It's called a fly.
Who is next?
Jack and Darlene.
Jack and Darlene. I wish my husband would stop singing.
No, I never said that.
Nope. Channel surfing.
Channel surfing. Who's next?
Michael.
I wish my husband would stop.
There's a couple.
Only a couple?
The one that pops in my head is stop farting in bed.
You just told her.
Trap it under the cover.
It's still doing that.
Excuse me. I have 2 dogs and 3 kids to blame it on.
With Moses, you can blame it on
Over
him.
here. I wish my husband would stop. Be like that.
I'm thinking, Jack.
Oh boy, that's scary.
Shaking my leg.
Yes! Yes, absolutely. All right, so they won
Yes.
with what score?
70.
70.
Anybody who shows up must participate.
Well, they don't have to.
Amen.
Okay, so I can go ahead and have the ladies. Okay, gentlemen. All right, I understand that some of you, the first question is, what animal does your mother-in-law remind you of? Some of you may not have a mother-in-law still living, so what animal did she remind you of? If you don't know, if you're just dating this person and you don't know, then you can make up an animal. But we need an animal to be specified. So I'm going to start here with you, Bob. What animal did your mother-in-law remind you of?
That was a good question.
Box. All right, a box. I like that. How about you?
Grizzly bear.
A grizzly bear. All right. A dog. All right. You got these? One more.
A bear.
A bear. All right. Wow. Okay. Interesting answers. Gentlemen, if you bought your wife or your girlfriend or your spouse, the person that you brought with you, if you bought her a wig, what color would it be? I had to do it for you. What color would this wig be?
Go ahead, say gray.
I don't know purple's in, but I'll say that I'll get beat up.
That's not an animal.
Blonde.
Blonde? Blonde. All right. How about here? Yeah? Brown. Okay. Brown over here.
Red.
Red. That's my kind of makeup.
Who said, what did Dale say?
Brown.
Brown? And then red, right?
Yeah.
Okay, third and final question for you all. I'm starting with Don. All right?
Okay.
Don, who proposed a serious relationship first? You or her? You did. All right. How about you? Who proposed a serious relationship first? You or her? You did. All right. Who propose a serious relationship first? You or her? Yeah.
I did.
All right, who proposed a serious relationship first? You or her?
But I understand why.
Oh, okay. Okay, good. Her. Okay, that's it. Let's have the ladies come back in. Your gentlemen. First of all, the first of the 3 5-point questions we asked them was, what animal does your mother-in-law remind you of? So Peggy, what did Bob say? What animal does his mother-in-law remind him of?
Oh, my mother? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Her favorite's a bear, but I don't know. I'll say bear. Why not? Bear.
No, he said Foxy.
He said fox.
Fox. Oh, I'm sorry.
Lisa.
I've always heard milkman.
Oh, well, we said, you know, if you haven't met the mother or, you know, what, just make up an animal. All right. A bear.
He said a grizzly bear, but that's okay.
That's good enough. We're going to give it to you. Yeah. All right, good job. All right, how about you?
This is gonna be hard. I'm gonna say dog.
Dog.
What he said.
That's what he said. All right. And how about here?
Probably a bear.
A bear? That's
Yep.
right. You guys are good. Tell you what. All right. So we're going to start here now with you, or with you, Lisa. We asked your gentleman if they bought you a wig. If he bought you a wig, what color would it be?
Brunette.
Brunette.
No, it was purple.
At first it was purple. No, he changed it.
He changed it to blonde.
That ain't no joke, that's the truth.
Wig, what color would he buy it?
He said brunette. No, brunette.
Down here. I'll say brunette.
Oh no, he's going for redheads.
Alright. And now the third and final question. Who proposed a serious relationship first? You or him? John did.
You got you. That's right.
Alright. Between the two of you, who proposed it? Dale did. Alright. Me. Peggy did. Oh.
No, Bob did.
Yeah, you messed up. Alright.
Oh, my mother. He did.
Yep, it was you.
Okay. All right. First question, ladies. What is your husband's most prized possession? Me? That's not what I was going to say, but that's a good one. Is that what you want to say? Yeah. All right. Maggie.
What happened to his rubber band ball?
That's what I was going to say. I don't know. I'll say a book. Wow. What? A book. A book. All right. I'll say a book.
I'm gonna say his guitars.
Guitars. Okay.
Good answer.
His house.
We have a sister.
All right. Good job. Ladies, starting down here with Peggy. Within $2, how much cash does your husband have on him right now? Within $2. Nothing. All right, 0. That's nothing. 0 to 2. How about you? $20. 18 to 22.
Sorry.
Okay.
18.
No, I mean, no, 18 to 22 is what it is.
I'm gonna say the same amount.
18 to 22.
We'll get home as soon as we can. Dollars and handful of change.
Okay, so we'll give you
$1.25.
$1.25, so all the way up to we'll give you up to $4. Good? So 0 to 4. That's $2 either way. Okay, good? Right? All right. Starting here. Ladies, what size shoe
does your husband wear? And your answer has to match exactly on this. What size shoe does he wear?
I don't. I know we're not married, so. I would say size 11.
11.
Size
10.
13.
13.
Say about a 12.
12. All right. And the final bonus question, ladies, for the bonus question, who did I start? I started with you. So, where are you? I started with you that time. I'll start with you this time. For the bonus question, what color will your husband say looks best on you? All right. Black. Are you cheating him?
Who said blue?
Blue color. Black peg and needle.
Blue or black, someone say blue.
Blue for Lisa. Blue, all right. So, ladies and gentlemen, ladies here, what is your husband's most prized possession? What did she say was your most prized possession?
Like 10 grand.
Oh, boy. No.
Are you trying to cheat over there?
No, I'm singing the Jeopardy theme. I'm singing the Jeopardy theme. That's all I'm doing.
Are you gonna pass?
No. I'd say all my Pittsburgh Steelers stuff.
Pittsburgh Steelers stuff.
Book.
A book.
Well, in general.
Alright. Alright, how about here? What do you think that Lisa said was your most prized possession?
I'd marry my
I'd like to hear you play sometime. What did he say? Alright, guitar. Alright, how about right here? House! Woohoo! Yeah! How about here?
Did she say the rubber band ball?
That's what I said! That's what Chuck said! Look at what's not what I look at.
I've been with that ball longer than
Just so you know, Dale is in the Guinness Book of World Records for the world's largest rubber band ball. Okay.
How big is it?
300-pound rubber band ball.
How big is a rubber band ball now?
300 pounds.
it's 300 pounds, but the biggest in the Guinness Book is 9,000.
Oh, you got taken over?
You know, some rubber band company give this guy like 1,000 pounds.
Alright, okay, so gentlemen, we asked, and I'm gonna start with you this time, Roy, within $2, how much cash do you have on you right now? So she had the answer within $2 either way. So how much cash do you have on you right now? So she got it right. She got it. She said 20. So 18 to 22 did it. All right, they got it. How about you? Exactly. It's like 20 also. So they got it. How about you? 15? 50? No, she said $1.25. Oh no.
She wants to know where you got the other $48.75
Alright, how about down
Now,
here?
is this on my person?
On your person.
28.
I told you I was wrong. I thought about that.
She said 0, but then she remembered afterwards that she had forgotten something. Okay, Don, over here, we asked the ladies what size shoe that you wear, and she had to get it exactly. So, what size shoe do you wear? 13. What did you say?
I said 11.
11. Okay. All right. How about here?
That's what she said.
10. All right. Good job. How about down here?
13.
I got that.
All right. How about here? 12. Woo, good job. All right. So now for the final question.
Hold
We'll hear
on.
the question first, then we'll decide who answers it first. So this was the bonus question. We asked the ladies.
You go to Bob and Peggy first.
All right. What color will your husband say looks best on you? So Bob, what color do you think looks best on Peggy?
On Peggy,
Yes. What color looks best on her?
no multiple choice.
No multiple choice. You have to choose a color for her.
Black.
Black. Woo. Then him.
Dell and Eleanor.
Dale and Eleanor. Which color looks best on her?
I prefer black.
Black.
She says black and blue. No, she said blue.
Blue. Sorry. Then him.
Don and Terry.
Don and Terry. What color looks best on her?
Blue.
Blue? Yeah. Okay. And now finally for the answer.
I think she looks marvelous in anything, but I'd say black.
And that's almost what you said. You said black or blue, but you chose blue, right? Yeah.
I was going to say blue, but I have to say black.
All
I
right.
thought you look better than anything.
All right. So the winner is Don and Terry
Don and Terry.
with a final score of
55.
all right.